not exactly in the city, we're close by the city right now. Kind of the outskirts, but they labeled it as Chicago. And it is a goddamn mess. I guess pedestrians think the same as cars do on the highways. They don't give a shit about anything, and they just want to get to where they're going. So they just walk across the street whenever they want to. And I mean, you just gotta keep your eyes peeled. Or at least that's what I'm doing. These roads are absolutely trash, so I'm sure the audio is not gonna be that great. But I thought about something when I was sitting around, and it's the hardest part about driving truck. The very hardest part is just getting your load. That is the most difficult part in the entire world. Getting your load, dropping it off is not quite as bad, because once you get there, they already knew you were coming, basically. So they've been waiting on it. But when you're picking it up, they don't know who the hell you are, they don't know who you drive for, they don't know much of anything. So you have to wait around for them to figure it out, and wait around to figure out where you need to go, and then they gotta, finish your paperwork and get all that popping off. And I mean, the whole, getting into where I just was not like this. Like, it was definitely way more packed than this, and a lot more cars, and it was just not really all that fun. But I guess that's what I get paid the big bucks for. LOL. Not yet. But yeah. Especially going into big cities like this, where it's the place that you're going to is tight, and you gotta check with 5 different people before you pull the brakes on your truck, because you don't know if you're actually supposed to be there, if you're just thinking that it's the same place they were thinking of. You're all sorts of confused on where the door is to where you need to go. And I mean, I don't know. With this one, I've never been to the place, and they had me putting some plastic on it, which is fairly normal. I don't want to be the same. They wanted me to put some plastic on it, and I'm like, well, if you put the plastic on there, how am I, what am I supposed to do with that? Because it was dangling off the side of the trailer. So I'm like, well, you have a stapler to staple that up for me? And they're like, oh yeah, just go do this and that and the other thing. And eventually that got confusing for them, and got confusing for me in turn, and just turned into a massive mess. Then they had a different style of tarping machine that I've ever used. Sometimes places have tarping machines where it'll lift the tarp up onto your load, and I've never used one like the one that they had. It was actually really nice, because it just lifted it straight up into the air, and you drove underneath it, and then you plop your tarps down, and you were done. You were good to go. So it was really nice like that. Grind until you find it, you know what I mean? No, I don't know. Yeah. There's so much stuff to do just to run any amount of load ever, any distance of load. I've picked up relays where I've spent 3 hours just trying to get it on my trailer, and then to get the paperwork stuff, and then in turn you get paid for like 30, 40 miles of running, and that's it. Maybe you get TARP pay if you're lucky. So that, it kind of sucks. I mean, this load it's got miles attached to it, which is awesome. It's got, I think, 800 miles left on it, something like that. It's got to go all the way to Bristol, Pennsylvania, which I don't want to leave my blinker on right now, actually. You got to go up on the street. But yeah, I don't think I've ever been to Bristol in Pennsylvania. Maybe. I know there's a certain spot in Pennsylvania that I like, and hopefully I get to go back there. Nice little scenic route. I enjoy it. But yeah, I mean, with stuff like I just did, to get into Chicago, and then to have to, you know, mess around for 2-3 hours and mess around for 2-3 hours, but then I got today left to run, and I've got tomorrow left to run. I should probably roll up the window. But yeah, so I got today and tomorrow left to run. Probably only gonna get like 300 miles today, which isn't the end of the world, but I mean, you wish you would get more, but whatever. It's not due till 2 days from now anyways, or no, 3 days. It's due on the morning of the 3rd day, so plenty of time to get there. It's not going to be an issue. I'm not worried about it. I'm just going to wake up on time, which I didn't do today either, which was a great idea. Oh boy, this is not good. I know exactly where I am now. And I mean, this is actually a perfect example of what you have to do, like how difficult it can be to get your load. Because this, what I'm on right now, I think, no, we already passed the city, never mind. So it's not going to be the end of the world, but usually when I come through Chicago, I do not take the 94 through Chicago, I take the 294 around. Always. But right now, I'm on the 94, and it's 2 o'clock. Yeah, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So, I mean, there's not really supposed to be anyone out here because these schmucks are supposed to be at work, but here they are. They're all out here in force, ready to just slow down your day. And I mean, once it's just picking up the load that is the difficult part. That's what I'm trying to say about truck driving in general. Is once I pick up this load, get clear of Gary, which is on the other side of Chicago. Once I get clear of that, I'm gone like the wind. Okay, like it's over with. I'm gonna be 62.5 miles an hour all the way to Pennsylvania, but just gotta struggle to the point where struggle until you get out of it, until you get free of the place that you picked up at or all that. You basically just like answering questions for people, and like if you don't have the answer, you better go find it. All that sort of stuff. Like, I don't know. In my opinion, the hardest thing about trucking is picking up the load, and that's it. That's the hardest part. And I mean, it's real nice when you got a relay just waiting for you that's got like 700 miles attached to it, or 400 miles even, because you didn't do anything to get it. And I mean, some local guy got paid like probably $12 to $15 an hour just to go and get this thing, and then you get to get your benefit from the load. So, I mean, that would be nice. In a perfect world, you would just have every load waiting for you as a relay, and you didn't have to do anything. But in complete honesty, I hate running relays. I hate it because you're picking something up, and every time I've ever picked up a relay, it always has something wrong with it, and then you just, I mean, it's not the end of the world to fix it, but you know, I mean, somebody already put in the work, and the thing is, shouldn't you have like just done it right the first time? Like, I don't know. I understand that these guys probably get paid per trailer they bring back or something like that. I don't even know how that works, but yeah. The toughest part of trucking, that's it. It's just getting your load. That's it. The rest of it is smooth sailing like a mother. Is this guy trying to move me in right now? I don't know. No, not because I don't want to go over there. But yeah. Chicago to PA.